Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. The turn begins inside the 10. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a quarterback keeper. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Great cut there. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on that ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Sticking with the running game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Toss play to the outside. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those 1st downs.
It's a draw play. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They're going to run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
it's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I really thought on second goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead, try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Third and goal, will try to run it in. Look at him run through those tacklers. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a touchdown on the board here early in the game for him. And Chris, intentional or not, look how much time they took off the clock here in the opening quarter. So not only did they get a touchdown, they took the air out of the ball as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Penn State 7, Notre Dame 0.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, the ball comes loose. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. Score tie at 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They'll run the option, and he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They bring him down right at the 20.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. No, kick it away here. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
First down and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Bishop. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, to get him the ball.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
1st down here for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Penn State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They've cut into this lead. Here's the option play. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. It's an option look.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50, inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the game to the 42-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running right through tacklers. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
6-9-1, Gators score. Pound 55 weak.
And now the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Now, it's fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. They'll try the option play here. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Notre Dame 24, Penn State 7.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up second and goal.
second down and goal.
Here we go. Let's get that touch.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Irish. And the beatdown continues.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pocket breaking down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. From their own 8-yard line now, it's second and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
42, spike, freedom.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Bishop. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his big tight end. Senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He fires it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Near the 16-yard line. And a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it again. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's going to be a safety.
Boy, he does the tough part here, Chris. He comes up with the interception. He just got mixed up on which end zone to run to somehow. You don't see this very often. This goes from being one of the best plays to the worst plays in a matter of seconds.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He's moving out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Finds the receiver wide open. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. And this drive has now reached the red zone.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his 2nd interception of the game. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage.
Good touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
What's this, a fake? Looking to try to throw for it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
That keeps the score. Notre Dame.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
15.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Good enough for a first down.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Breaks through the tackler. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Brings up 2nd down.
this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a